We're gonna spin the wheel today. It's Wheel of Fortune, baby.
Yeah.
Or no, it's not Wheel of Fortune.
Is Pat Sajak behind us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, it's
there.
Wheel of Fortune. It says right there.
Yeah, it's Wheel of Fortune. No, but we're not gonna play that game. We're just gonna spin the wheel with a bunch of different things to talk about.
Welcome to the Knife Hook Podcast.
Yeah, welcome. They know. It's in the title.
Still, for all the
It's
new
in the
listeners,
description.
all 1,000 new listeners we get a day.
Just in case you're confused, we stream at Night Funk Plays. Because, that's only, whatever.
Should we change that?
I don't know. No.
Should we just make it Night Funk?
No, because that's already taken.
Are you serious?
Yes. I think he's a fucking, EDM musician.
Oh.
Yeah.
Put a period in between so that way it's Night Funk and it would still get the hits from his people.
Well, as long as we have it all together, it's fine. And also, his is all one word and ours is split.
Yeah.
And technically, that does kind of differentiate it a little bit.
Fuck it.
But if we ever do have to change it, I'm just going to misspell it. You know what I mean?
Spell night different ways.
Like,
every
I'm
year.
going to spell night like Nite
Yeah.
and then funk like Phonk.
P-H-O-N-K Funk.
Funk.
Night Honk. Oh. You don't have the French music, do you, anymore?
It's like Fortnite.
No.
Yeah. That's how they spell night.
Did you know there was for Fortnite, it was supposed to have a single player game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
then
remember-
They completely scrapped it.
I remember when Fortnite first came out, it was like a failure.
Yeah.
Nobody cared about it. And then they did Battle Royale, and suddenly everyone gave a fuck about it.
Mm-hmm.
They literally just were like, what if we made this like fucking was it PUBG?
Yeah, because it was supposed to be a PvE game where you work as a team, you set up a base, and you have to fight hordes of enemies.
Honestly, the PvE game looked kind of fun. It looked funner than the fucking Battle Royale aspect, but
I hated Fortnite, dude.
competitiveness is always going to be more popular or appealing to broader audiences because it gives you bragging rights and it allows you to talk shit to people.
Sniper.
I think tower defense games are cool, especially when you have them be open world-esque kind of set up base and shit like that. Because I mean that's why Rust is so popular
Yeah.
and Ark and all these other fucking games.
I changed my settings on my Steam so that way it shows me all the games that they offer.
Yeah. Oh God, why did you do that?
Just for funsies, because I want to see if there's anything on there, just for talking, And I'll look at them every now and then. No, but there was one I saw it. I forgot what it was called. It's a tower defense game, but if you lose, you get fucked. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I'm assuming people purposely lose.
I was curious the other day because I was like, how quick are people when it comes to new characters being presented? Because a lot of people were talking about
Immediate.
a lot of people were talking about how attractive the new blacksmith is in the new Monster Hunter game.
Oh yeah.
So I did the investigation work myself, and then I was like,
Not again.
dude, it's in the thousands of fan art online. It's insane. I'm
Honestly,
like,
not
how
a
are
fan.
people this fast? How are people this fast?
Because
Huh?
from the first time they showed a glimpse, a corner of her foot, people were already like, she's naked.
But it also makes me think about: is it just in the inherent nature of people's perversion, or is it because people know that perversion will make money?
Both.
Mm.
It's got to be both.
It's got to be both. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But no, yeah, like that one. It's every single Monster Hunter. It always happens. It happened with the Marvel Rivals game, especially after people found out when they pulled the character models.
Yeah.
Apparently, the people who created the character models were very detailed, and people found that out when they removed the clothing items, and they were like, "Why does this character have nipples when they don't show nipples?
Yeah.
Why does it have a butthole? Why does it have a vagina?" And then they just went ham with it.
Well, Monster Hunter, I'm not honestly all that surprised. It is a Japanese game,
Of course it is,
technically.
yeah.
It comes from Capcom, and anything Capcom does, or anything that comes out of a Japanese studio, is always going to have that layer of Oh yeah, we know what we're doing.
I mean, they probably make like the hentai and stuff already. Like as soon as it comes out, they already have like books.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But it's I guess
Shit, if they were smart, they'd release it themselves. Can you imagine that Capcom was like, "Hey, we're gonna release porn of our shit too, so if you want it, you can pay for it."
I
There
mean,
you go.
the level of ququality that would come through if you
Oh
thought
my
about it.
god, dude.
It'd be on a different level. And
That'd be the first time a porno wins an Oscar.
I never thought I would want to see fucking what's it, like Phoenix Wright get fucked by Ryu.
And then they have they can hit all the tropes and stuff because people always, especially with the new Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I don't know why those characters are so jiggly sometimes.
Yeah.
But like also, Zangief is canonically gay.
Zangief is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they came out and said like, "Oh yeah, Zangief is just a big gay Russian." I guess it was just to piss off the Russians.
Imagine being so big that people don't question your sexuality.
Yeah, it's like
Because in
you're scared.
Russia, I feel like it's questionable. I mean, there's a lot of gay Russians out there, but I feel like in
But
Russia,
it's in secret.
in Russia, gay Russians, they probably have to be very quiet or very tough people.
Yeah, they're probably some butch ass motherfuckers over there, dude.
I remember seeing this one video where they're talking about what's it called? He's like a UFC fighter, Habib Nurmagomedov.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, what's scarier than a white Muslim? He's a white Russian Muslim.
Jesus.
Like when he was fighting like Conor McGregor's like, he's like, I'm gonna fuck you up, and then
Was
and
that
then-
when he got knocked out for the first time?
yeah, Habib knocked his ass down, dude. And he was just like Habib was like taking all that trash talk and responding with like, I'm gonna take you to deep waters that will make you find the truth.
It's that Key and Peele sketch.
Yes. And
He's
then
crying.
and-
I'm sorry, I have to do this.
and he beat the dog shit out of him too. But anyway, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this fucking episode before I go down
I'm
the
gonna
fucking.
take you to deep waters. What the fuck kind of threat is that?
Imagine if
Jesus.
you get confronted by a white Muslim and he tells you that shit. You're
Oh, dude, have you not seen the video of? I think it's him. Gets taken off a plane.
who?
Habib.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he's on a plane. He's just sitting there, but he's wearing I think like just a black hoodie, and because he's Muslim, he looks
Suspicious.
yeah. So I guess the whites got scared and frazzled and everything, and the flight attendants come over and are like, "Hey, you have to get off the flight." And he's like, and he starts speaking like, "Why? Why do I have to get off the flight?"
Yeah.
And he doesn't argue. He doesn't get all like riled up and anything. He's like, "You know what? Okay, fine, whatever. I could just get another fucking flight." And then,
Well, he actually is like a very dedicated like Muslim. So he is like very like
yeah,
non-confrontational most of the time. But he's also the kind of guy that's like, I'm not fucking scared of anything.
yeah. So he just got off the plane, but then I was watching a comedian talk about it, and I forgot what comedian it was. And he's talking about like, wouldn't it suck to be the security guard that gets called in to take him off the flight? You walk in and it's like, oh, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. Oh fuck. Excuse me, sir. We're gonna have to ask you to get off the flight.
Like imagine you were a bouncer at a bar.
And Mike Tyson walks up to me.
No, like you're a bouncer at a bar and someone's like, hey, we need you to get a guy out of here that's being rowdy. I'm like, all right. And you go over and it's the fucking guy. It's that UFC dude with the thick ass mustache.
Don Fry.
Don Fry.
Yeah.
Imagine having to get Don Fry out of a bar. He's going to beat the dog shit out of you,
Dude,
no matter
no.
how old he is.
I'd go over there and pretend I'm the waiter. I'd be like, hey, excuse me, sir, do you need another drink or anything like that?
But surprisingly, Don Fry is actually kind of a sweet guy. Did you ever see that whole thing with the Japanese?
I heard he was kind of rough. Like,
He is a rough man. Like he obviously is that old school mentality where like
Yeah.
this is gay, this isn't, this is what a man is, this is what isn't.
yeah.
But he does kind of have like a little bit of like a heart in him because like you know that
'Cause he
Japanese
ate it.
you know that Japanese guy that him like got into that like
that
crazy
fucking,
fit.
yeah.
So that
He fucked him up.
so
dude.
that guy after doing like UFC, he became a wrestler. And he ended up becoming paralyzed from the neck down after a really bad wrestling accident. And Don Fry still visits him in the hospital to this day.
Damn.
And he literally, like, on camera is like almost in tears, being like, he doesn't deserve that. Like,
Damn.
he was a good man. He did not deserve that. And you can see like how that's kind of fucked him up a little bit, because he's just like
I mean, you got to think how it like you see all these like wrestling. We've seen it in the WWF.
Yeah.
Eddie Guerrero dies. Fucking Chris Benoit dies. And,
yeah.
what's his name? That jumped off the fucking thing and like broke his fucking neck. What's his name? One of the Hardy Boys.
I don't remember.
I don't know. But yeah.
Mankind? Was it Mankind?
No, Mankind's still alive.
No, but he did fuck himself up from.
Oh, he fucked himself a lot up because he fought in that fucking Japanese wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, oh no, you're gonna have to actually hit him with the barbed wire bat. And he's like, okay, I guess I'll take the fucking hit. Or broken glass, fighting on broken glass and on tacks and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the shit that you learn afterwards, like how they would like make themselves bleed is they have a piece of a razor blade taped in their cuff.
Mm-hmm.
And when they get hit in the head by the chair, they'll fall down and go pull it out and nick, because they know where that little vein is on your head.
Mm-hmm.
If you nick that, you're just squirting blood.
Yeah.
And, you know, you doing shit like that after a while, it's kind of fuck you up a little.
Did you ever watch that wrestling movie that had Zac Efron in it?
No, I heard it was really good, though.
Dude, it will have you crying by the end of
Yeah.
it. It is fucking sad. It is bad. But anyways, let's get over to the fucking wheel. Let's spin this shit. Again, if you're watching the video portion of this on YouTube, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And also, you can catch us on Twitch at twitch.tv/NightFunkPlays. Links in the description down below. Now, anyways, go ahead and give it a click.
Hold on.
What's going on?
Nothing.
But you're watching memes in the middle of the show, dog?
Yeah, dude. Fucking bored.
What you're watching that fucking like
I'm watching someone else's.
No, you're watching that Chinese dude, the one that was like ding 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 ding.
Oh, I fucking love
ding,
those.
Ding, ding, ding,
The rule
ding,
is
ding.
when you see his video, you have to go to bed afterwards. Yeah.
Is that the rule?
Yeah, everyone online is like, well, rules are rules. Good night, everyone. And people will be like, well, it's 3 p.m. and I'm still at work, but rules are fucking rules. Good night, everyone.
He always be doing some crazy shit. It's crazy, like he'll just be like
He makes candy or like a whole loaf of whatever he's eating.
he made tofu. The one time he makes that bean paste.
Mm-hmm.
Then
He makes his own soy sauce. Or
he
all the confections. Like he'll like have like one treat and he's like, I can make this.
yeah.
And that magic cabinet that always has the ingredients he needs. And a cat.
Is he a magician?
No, he's just variation.
All right, click the wheel.
No.
Do everything
Oh, you gotta
myself
click it
right
on
now.
the screen. I thought you can like hit space, like an actual good app.
Well, this is a free one.
TikTok Shop. Dad, stop buying things off TikTok Shop.
What has he bought in?
Everything, dude. I think his card's probably gotten like fucking scammed like I don't know how many times. He's gotten so many viruses on his phone.
Dad, did you order Pepino Grower 3000?
It's just the weight on his string. No, he bought this one thing and he knew I would laugh at it because he knows that I bought a PlayStation 5 and everything. It was way back when.
Yeah.
And just when he first started getting on TikTok Shop. And on there, they were advertising a PS5 that you can buy. But he watched the rest of the video, so he knew it wasn't a fucking PS5. But he bought it because it was like $5. It's just an emulator with like or like a bunch of ROMs on it, and it's like every Nintendo game, every Super Nintendo game, and even like Japanese games.
Yeah.
Half of them don't fucking work because of course they don't because they never do. But most of them do work, and it's fun because they were. I went over there and they were all over there fucking playing Contra and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it has Sega games on there too.
How?
And he showed us, he's like, hey, I got a PlayStation 5. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, look at it. Come here. And he takes me to the room and he opens the drawer. This fucking thing's like that fucking big, but it's in the shape of a PlayStation 5. I was like, what the fuck? And then he bought a little drone. And it was my fault because we were playing with it like in the room. We probably should have taken it outside. It was really cool. It worked. It was a really good working drone. You got it for like $10. But I fucked up and accidentally hit the stick, and it went shooting straight to the TV in the room. And now if you look at the TV, there's scuff marks all the way down it because it's like this, plastic,
Yeah.
So the broken propeller, because it doesn't have guards on the propellers for some reason, and it just like. I know it hurt his heart because he paid a good bit of money for the TV. He's like, no, it's okay.
Is he? So I've been on TikTok Shop a couple of times just to see what they have there, and usually I'm just like, this just looks like fucking,
It's
like
Temu.
It looks like Temu crap.
Yeah.
And I always get advertised weird fucking shit. It's always like some type of collectible of some cute looking animal that I've never seen before. Like it's like I always get the one of it's like a little chunky alligator holding his stomach.
Oh yeah, I've
and
seen
then
that one.
and they just label it Greg. Like they just call him Greg.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you'll get like body fit lingerie gear
Oh yeah.
for men and women. And then of course, then you see advertisements for fucking Pepino Grower 3000, and I'm just like, I'll just put this in favorites.
Save that real quick.
I mean, it's only $10. Might as well try it.
I have to try it.
It gives you a heart attack.
It's just a magnifying glass. Oh.
No.
Oh.
It's a magnifying glass and green paint.
Pepino Grower. But no, the one I just saw recently, and I was fucking dying laughing. Obviously, someone just did a fake like shit just to fuck around.
Yeah.
But it was linked to the TikTok shop, so I think someone is actually trying to fucking sell it. And then in the comments, someone's like, "No way, there's actual fucking sales for this." This guy was showing a video of he just has plastic bags, like little sandwich baggies, and he's doing this, and he's like, "All right, I got the freshest air for whoever wants to buy it. They're $5 for the freshest air. Look at the quality." He just opens the bag and is like, "Look at the quality. Look at the quality." And yeah, I'm pretty sure people are buying that shit. And he's doing like trash bags full of it too. So it's just like,
God.
But the thing that got me is like, there was a link to go to the TikTok shop for it. And I'm just like, so you can just make up anything and they'll create a link for you.
Dude, did you never see that whole thing where somebody sold an invisible sculpture for like hundreds of thousands of dollars?
No, that's fucking stupid.
Somebody bought an invisible sculpture, and it's literally just it's just a glass case with nothing on it.
Yep. People are dumb sometimes, dude.
Well,
there is some cool shit on there. Like the one that I kind of want is a fidget spinner, but it can rack and you can pull the bottom out like a little clip from a pistol. So, and it has like a little trigger, so you can be sitting there just be like rack and rack.
Yeah.
Like pulling the thing out. But it looks kind of like a little gun. So I'm like, my fucking luck is I'm going to have that in the car, just like rack, and fucking cop comes up, put it on the fucking ground.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it.
And then they have one that's just like a revolver and you can spin the bullets. And it just sounds cool. It's like, bzzz, it does the revolver spinning sound.
Oh, yeah. I can't buy those little fidget trinkets because I will just be like unbearably annoying. My wife gets on to me already because sometimes I get bored, so I'll just chew gum and try to just blow bubbles. But after a while, I'll be like because I'm
fucking cow.
Because it just brings like a sense of comfort.
Yeah.
And then you're just kind of like fuck, you're fucking around with the gum. I'm like, I'm making shapes in my mouth. Like you're just fucking around, and then they're like, stop. You're being way too loud.
I found out if you like certain gums, if you like let it dry out a little bit, like in your mouth, and you just start doing that across your teeth, it'll squeak. So Hannah one time was just sitting there, and I was just like, it was really faint, really quiet, but just enough to for her to be like, will you fucking stop? And I was like, what?
That reminds me, dude. I was going through some footage because I'm still editing a video for like the Headliners footage that we did. By the way, the Headliners, excellent game. Go check it out if you guys haven't tried it.
We played it first. Everyone else is copying us.
Yeah. All the people that have been streaming hours on it, they got it from us. No.
Yeah.
But there's a part where I was chewing gum and I was too close to the mic. You just hear it.
Was that what that was? I thought it was a game.
No, it was me. It was me chewing gum like a fucking cow.
I'm pretty sure at one point I was like, what the fuck is that sound?
Like a monster's chewing gum.
Well, they had some weird sounding monsters in that game too.
Yeah, they did. They did. All right, let's spin this wheel.
We're also really racist in that game. Did we just call that one monster a black man?
Well, we didn't know what to call it.
Yeah, but it looked like
Well, I
what'd
think
you say?
I think the game actually does have names for them when you like hover over their body if you manage to kill them. But I'm like, I didn't fucking know.
like Starving Marvin.
Oh yeah, Starving Marvin was a funny one.
I just liked how we played with those two like Indian guys from they weren't Indian, but they were from New York. Yeah. They were just doing really racist Indian voices.
Funny that this is the next topic. But yeah, the Headliners, if you haven't fucking like played it, it's a really great fucking indie game. Go check it out. It's really fucking fun. But there's a lot of
release more shit for it.
There's been a lot of good indie games in like this year.
We still need to finish. We still need to try to get through Zort.
Zord is one that I definitely do want to finish, and I know you said you wanted to do the Backrooms.
Yeah, I can buy it now. We can actually play it together.
Yeah, there's a lot of ones that we still haven't done too. We haven't done what's it called, like content warning,
or the climbing one.
Yeah,
we got a bunch on there that we need to play.
Yeah, we do have a bunch. It's just that we've been kind of like when the weekend comes around, it's either
That's when I do my chores.
Yeah, and then by the time you're done, you kind of just want to play just for the sake of playing.
Yeah,
like on your own, shut your brain off. For me, what I do is if I have nothing going on, I'm already like caught up on my chores or whatever I was working on. I just like to, cut on some Vampire Survivors for like an hour or two and just fucking check out.
That's what I did for a while. That's how I got so far in it.
Yeah. I got to that point that you're talking about where those fucking hands come out.
Right?
And
it was weird.
Yeah, but it's like, but what's weird was like at 1 minute, the whole map is like fucking turning weird as shit.
And then it like inverts the colors, and now you're like the monster, and everything else is like angel things.
And then I got killed as soon as I made it into the next part because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. When it takes you to that hallway area.
Yeah, you got to just run.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that, so I thought. I was taking my sweet ass time trying to fucking like make my way through it, and before I knew it, I just ended up getting killed because something had killed me. But if you do die, it gives you the option to go back to it, and it's all backwards, and it's just like, oh, you're not supposed to be able to see this, and I was like, dude, whoever made this game really fucking put their foot in it. Like Vampire Survivors is still a really solid ass game, and I think people should definitely go check it out. But other than that, there are a couple of other indie games that I've been like wanting to try out for a while.
We need to get 2 more people for Murky Divers. I feel like it would be a lot more fun if you had a full boat. That
game does have a lot of potential to it, but I feel like we didn't go far enough to really see like how.
Because it was just me and you. We can only go so far.
Yeah, that is true. But then again, like we tried playing some like indie stuff with like your brother and stuff, but I know apparently him and his friends are not big on like the fucking
the spooky games.
Yeah, for whatever reason.
Yeah, apparently if you're in the military, you're a fucking bitch. But they like just playing like shooter games and stuff because I guess they have to.
Yeah, I'm going through the list real quick of Buckshot Roulette. That's a great, awesome indie game. Go check that shit out. That fucking game is really fun. It's a really fun, and you have multiplayer on it too. So now you can like play against an actual person. Okay. So that's what makes it fun because it's basically rock paper scissors, but with different kind of like weapons, and you're trying to guess how many like real and fake bullets are in a gun, and you're playing Russian roulette, and it's really fucking cool.
Oh, you got Left 4 Dead again?
Yes, I did buy Left 4 Dead because it was on sale for like literally $1.
Yeah,
and I was like, I would be dumb not to get it.
And then Left 4 Dead 2 is Left 4 Dead 1 and 2.
Yeah, I bought Fly Night. I checked out that game for a little bit. I didn't get super into it. The problem with Fly Night is it's definitely a game that you have to play with friends to enjoy. Yeah. Because I was playing it by myself, and it has the feel of RuneScape, but it's kind of like a linear game that's kind of reminiscent to Souls a little bit, like a Dark Souls game. But it's a little goofy and clunky, and it's not. I don't think it's a bad game, but it's definitely a game that it's better with friends. I think it would be a lot better to play with friends. So that's a great game to check out. I have that Get to Work game, and that Get to Work game I still haven't had a chance to fucking play it because it's like it's a really goofy.
You're on rollerblades trying to get to work.
Yeah, you play this fucking bald-headed dude with his little face.
It's Jeff Bezos.
Yeah,
he's trying to get to his fucking castle.
Oh, Hot Lava was fun.
Yeah, Hot Lava was fun. How do you get on that?
Yeah, that I was going through a couple of levels, but there's a lot of maps on this game.
Yeah, there is.
But a lot of them are actually kind of challenging if you really delve deep into it. Mouthwashing's a really cool game. This one's more of a story-based kind of game. And I thought about us playing this game, but because it's a story-based game, I think this would probably just be more for like, hey, let's stream this one day and kind of see if we can get through it. Because I think it only takes like 2 or 3 hours to beat. It's not that long. Murder House, of course, we played Murder House. That was a really fun game.
Yeah, that was fun.
Go check out Murder House. Paper Please is a great game. Go check that out. And then,
or you can just wait a couple of months and we'll be able to play that in real life.
this is the game that I've been waiting for, dude. Whittle Mistakes.
Oh, is that the little baby one?
Is an obstacle course for like babies.
You don't have it on screen, right?
Huh? Yeah, I know, but I'm just like, it's because I didn't want to show my fucking info. I mean, even though it's probably already out there, but still.
I mean, they know who your name is.
It's fine, whatever. Anyways, we'll get off the topic. Because when we talk about games, we kind of just go down the fanboy route.
Spin the board.
Spin the board. Let's see what we got.
The newest hype.
What is the newest hype right now?
I don't know. Actually.
Monster Hunter, baby. That's what the fuck it is. Monster
Oh
Hunter.
my God.
I'm so
Is this
fucking.
just your excuse to
I'm
talk
so
about Monster
fucking
Hunter?
ready. Well, I can't think of anything else that's got me fucking hype right now other than that game, dude. I've been waiting for it. And the reason why is because
She's blonde now.
a while back, I got bored and replayed World, and I was like, God damn, this game is so good. And then I got to play Rise again. I was just like, Rise is so fucking good too, even though I think World had it a little bit better.
I liked World better.
The reason I like World better was because it felt like the hits mattered.
Yeah.
It felt like there was more weight and more like consequence to like the battles that you're in. Where Rise, it like the cartoony art style and like the more throwback-esque kind of like less graphical like looking as kind of gameplay is not bad. I think the combos and like setup systems that they have for that game are really cool. Like the way how you can mount monsters and take them across the map and make them fight other monsters. As
Really?
Yeah, you can do really cool shit in Rise, but it feels a little bit clunky. The thing is, Rise, the game really picks up the speed a little bit. If you pay attention, your movesets are faster in Rise than they are in World.
Yeah.
But by a little bit. Monster Hunter Wilds actually kind of is in the middle. Because people broke down like the speed of the games, right? And from what they have noticed is that Rise has the fastest reactions to all like the gameplay. World has the slowest, and then Wilds is right in the middle. So they kind of like really phoned in like the feel of the game. And also Monster Hunter Wilds added so much quality of life features and so many cool little things to it that I'm just like, I don't know what else to fucking not fucking be hyped for. What other game that is coming out that is like gonna be even all that interesting? I know people have been talking about that Avowed game, but I heard it kind of sucks.
Oh yeah, it's not that great. Like you can go through the whole town just blasting them with fire, and they don't react to you.
Yeah, which kind of makes it like, why? What's the thing? I know it's on
Just
here.
go play Skyrim again.
Yeah. Well, I know it's on here, so we'll just wait and see if that gets picked
Yeah.
out of one of the topics. But we have other shit to talk about.
Damn. Is Netflix even worth it anymore? Probably not. I'm probably going to cancel mine because they just upped the fucking pricing again.
Yep, that's exactly why I put it on there.
Yeah,
because
like the regular standard is fucking $17.99 now.
why am I gonna pay more money for a streaming service that only ever has like maybe 2 good things to watch?
You know what I can do is I can just pay $20 and get my Fire Stick re-upped. That's jailbroken. And I can watch all the shows I want for fucking $20.
Or you could get a VPN.
No commercials.
Or you could get a VPN and go to a couple of websites that.
Oh, I have a VPN.
Yeah, there's sites you can find. They're
Okay.
not American sites, but you can find what you want.
We have a bunch of shows that we put on our watch list now because Hannah went ham and just started going down. Like she changed it over to Japan, so that way we were able to see the Japan shows. There's a lot more anime on there, which is cool. It's all in Japanese though, but you can have English subtitles.
Yeah, if you're ever bored, get
Yeah.
on a VPN and type in Japanese Spank Bank, and you won't regret it.
Sponsored by NordVPN. Give us money.
Yeah, give us something to talk about. Because Netflix is not it, but it's on there.
Who's Kai Cenat?
Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat's just iCarly.
Who's
So-
Kai Cenat?
So Kai Cenat's a famous.
Is he that guy with dreads that
Yeah,
just sits in a room and talks
well, you know, he's
like us?
well, he's a streamer, but
Yeah.
the shit that he does on stream is sort of like right now. I was watching like a little bit of his stream.
Mhm.
He rented out a perfect replica of the Batman room from The Dark Knight. You know, with all the lights where he has all the Batmobiles in there.
Oh yeah.
And then all the fucking Batman suits, and he was dressed as Batman. And then he was just like, where the fuck is my remote? And then a black butler walked in and handed him a box and that had a letter from the Riddler. And then he was like, oh, it's got a fucking website. He typed in the website, and there was an actual video of a black dude dressed as the Riddler.
What the fuck?
And then
dude?
he referred to him as the N-word lur.
Oh.
He's like, that's not the Riddler. That's the, and he said that.
Nibbler.
Yeah, very close to that. And I was like, bro, I've heard this argument before, but Kai Cenat is literally just iCarly for adults. The shit that
Well,
he beyond.
If I was him, I would just hire the guy who played Gibby
Yeah.
and just be Gibby again. You know, the fat kid that they would always make him take off his shirt.
Well, during his last marathon, because he did like a subathon, right? And his subathon was called Mafiathon. And the first time that he did it, he streamed for 30 days straight, and he broke the record for the most subscriptions within that time. And then someone else had broke his record, and then he was like gonna do another one, call it Mafiathon 2, and he broke his record like I think he ended the month with 450,000 subscribers.
Oh wow.
Which is fucking insane. And he was donating a portion of all those subscription money to for like schools in Africa.
Okay.
Because he got motivated by another YouTuber who did something similar, and he was like, I want to do the same, I want to give back, and I want to do this. But in the course of those 30 days, every single day that he streamed, it wasn't just him in front of a camera being like, what's up, chat? We're going to play a game. No, he had it planned out so crazy. Every day, he either had a different celebrity on, he had a different event going on. He literally had one episode that was literally like he walked into a room, and guess what? It's Miranda Cosgrove with a fucking like semi-replica of the iCarly room.
Are you serious?
Yes. And then
So iCarly got iCarly'd.
he invited her on there to play iCarly. He had his own theme music because he called it Kai Carly.
Oh my god.
And then not just that, but he invited her to try out the Chicken Big Mac because he's sponsored by McDonald's now. That's how popular he is. And he was promoting the Chicken Big Mac.
It's ridiculous.
And the amount of money he was generating
Wait,
was
fucking McDonald's sponsored a black streamer with a chicken Big Mac.
Yes. Well, what do you think, Pack Zajac?
Yeah, what the fuck do you think, buddy?
Let's see. I want to see if I can find a list of everything. Everything Kai.
Do you think that was sort of traumatizing for Miranda Cosgrove to go back to an almost set of iCarly after what Dan Schneider did to all those poor kids? Because he was creeping on them kids hard.
Yeah. So he welcomed celebrity guests, supported other streamers, and kicked off the event with a marching band. Celebrity guests: Serena Williams, Lil Uzi Vert, Kodak Black, Gorilla, Denzel Curry, Quavo, Miranda Cosgrove, and Snoop Dogg.
Of course, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg does everything, dude.
He supported streamers. He had a marching band, kicked up the 30-day extravaganza. Notable events. He tag cultural icon. He had Bill Nye the Science Guy on.
What?
Hip Hop Harry, which was like some kind of like mascot guy, and Nardwuar was invited.
Nardwuar.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
He also welcomed athletes like LeBron James' son, Bryce James, and NBA superstar Kyrie Irving. It was the most influential streamer and content creator in the early 2023s, and then became the first black Twitch streamer to reach 200,000 subscribers. And
good for you, man.
yeah, the shit.
That's just wild. Like,
yeah, the amount of shit that he did, dude, was just fucking ridiculous. And this guy, like, oh, dude, that was a fucking moment.
What do you do?
He invited Kodak Black, and Kodak Black like popped a perk on the stream.
Are you fucking
And
serious?
he slowly was fucking. I don't know if you know anything about Kodak Black, but he's not doing well right now.
What's he doing?
Well, Kodak Black was
Codquack Black.
he was a rapper, and he is fallen very deep, and he's fallen very deep into drugs, because during his the Super Bowl, he ended up going to Atlanta, and I don't know if I can find the fucking photo, but he was like in the middle of a street, fucking geeked out, eating chicken. Yeah, and then
Come on, man.
It was actually kind of sad because like he can't like stop doing this shit, and
He was fucked
yeah,
up.
he
dude.
was fucked up. And then Ye's here because he posted a video that he's like, I'm gonna go help out Kodak. He needs me right now,
He's gonna turn him into a white supremacist too.
basically. But
Yeah.
this whole thing, it was sad, and
he
it's
was geeking hard.
it's sad to see like what happened. Yeah, Glorilla was on there, which I fucking love her. She's fucking great. And then just a bunch of other people but he rented out like a fucking fucking Benny Blanco's there. His ugly ass that somehow
Who
ended
is
up.
Benny Blanco?
He was a music producer, and he
Is he?
yes, he produced a lot of big hits. And fuck, that's a good question because I don't know.
Yeah, like I keep seeing him pop up and stuff, and I'm like, cool. Who the fuck is Benny Blanco?
Well, that's how he knows. Let's see. Produce songs. So these are all the fucking "Lonely" by Justice, "Bad Decisions," Lace, "Graduation."
Yeah, I don't see any.
Something that I know maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody Save Me with Eminem and Jelly Roll.
Dude, what do you think of that Jelly Roll guy? I don't understand why he's famous. Do you know who Jelly Roll is?
I do, and he made a song for 303. Kesha, Ghost. I mean, he's worked with a lot of celebrities.
Yeah. But yeah, like,
I thought about Killing You with Kanye West. What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
look,
regrets that.
he did Happier with Ed Sheeran and No Sleep with Wiz Khalifa. I still don't even know. Freaky Friday with Little Dicky and Teenage Dream with Katy Perry. That's a big hit. That's a pretty big hit.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess he just produced a bunch of shit.
Okay.
But yeah, Benny Blanco. It also he's just ugly as shit.
He's a weird looking dude.
There's a photo where Benny Blanco is like doing a bunch of like glamour photos with Selena Gomez because they're like engaged, gonna get married, whatever. And there was one photo where she has her feet on his face.
Ugh.
And people were like, her feet look better than his face. Which I was like, that's so fucking sad.
That's funny.
Imagine people made fun of you for being ugly all the time. Like I hate that for him. But then again, I feel like he probably leans into it at this point. He's like, yeah I'm pretty fucking.
Stepping on my shit.
Well, then fucking move it.
I did, and you keep stepping on it.
Well, I'm sorry. It's under my fucking feet. Anyways, we went off on a little bit of a tangent.
All right, what's next? What's next?
Kai Cenat is modern day iCarly. They
I
ended
hurt
it
my
with
eyes
that.
actually for some reason.
Don't stare at it.
What's up with?
What's up with you? What's going on in your life, Joe?
I'm just depressed, dude. No, kind of.
What you got going on lately?
Just work, dude. She's trying to get that money. We're trying to plan the trip. We're doing, like we keep saying, we're going to plan another trip to Japan again, but also this time go to South Korea because we're going to try to make a run for the DMZ.
Are you trying to do that this year?
Yeah,
Damn.
in November.
Goddamn, dog.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I ain't got that kind of money. I'm trying my best out here just to keep the lights on.
I don't have that kind of money.
That's true. That's true. But you know,
Yeah.
you
But
know.
no, yeah. I mean, we just save up and kind of just do that. Like, luckily with in my situation, luckily, Hannah is the brains of the operation.
His wife.
Yes, they've heard me talk about her today already.
Okay, well, first of all, the point is for people who haven't seen it. Okay, you have to accommodate for other people.
Okay, but she's
Dumbass.
smart. She's smart with her money, and she's taught me how to be smarter with my money. And with that knowledge, we have been able to save and do things we need to do, and also to plan trips like this. Like, that's the only reason we went the last time, was because she was like, I'm going to make a spreadsheet. You're going to follow this fucking spreadsheet, and we're going to get there. I was like, okay.
So this is what happens when you marry an art major. Take notes, ladies.
Eh. Yeah. It's crazy. I was going for nursing, and then I just burnt myself out on that.
Yeah, but I mean, you were doing something crazy in order to do that.
Yeah, I was going to school like 5 days a week from 7 in the morning to 10 at night.
Oh, doctor stories.
Doctor stories. And that's school. It's not a doctor story. It's just from school or from nursing school. We had to draw blood off of each other and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, some people should not be able to get near a fucking needle because they can't fucking stick for shit. We were having to stick each other.
All right, give me your arm.
All right, just pull it out. Deeper? No. No, like it was me and like almost everyone in the class was it was all ladies. Because for some reason it was still that time where people are like, "Oh, nurses can only be women." It's like, dude, it's fucking 2000 and something. And it was just me and this other
Trying to justify that you're not gay. I'm not gay. Okay, men can do this job too.
Like, get the dick out of your mouth. No, but
You're wearing a skirt, like a nursing skirt.
I have the little hat. God, my fucking tights are writing up again. No, but fucking, it was me and my boy Reggie. He was an older black dude. He has a big old mustache, but he was fucking wild, dude. Like, he was very quiet, and every now and then I would look up, and he's just like, and his mustache would move up like Mario's.
What the hell?
But he was just really into, there was this he used to bring the magazines all the time, just look at them, and he would just buy random shit from them. Cold Steel. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
It's just, they just sell fucking weapons, like daggers and swords and fucking bow staffs and shit like that. You can buy a kukri or a fucking machete that has like a hidden knife in the handle. Just a bunch of random shit. And he would randomly buy stuff and be like, "Hey, Jose, I got some nunchucks in the back of the car." I'm like, "Dude, why the fuck did you buy nunchucks?" It's because they have a hidden blade in the compartment. It's like, why do they have a hidden blade? What the fuck, dude? And one day he came over and he's like, "Hey, Jose, how does this feel?" And he jabs his fucking thing into my wrist. I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck, dude?" And it's a pressure point baton. So if you ever get attacked, it's small enough to fit in your pocket, and it like has like a ring on it, so you won't lose it. So you hold on to it, and when someone's attacking you, it's mainly for like women's self-defense too. It has this, it's plastic. It has this really long, sharp nub of a point. It's not sharp enough to stab through, but it's damn near close. Dude, you fucking just dug that shit into my ribs. I was like, "Reggie, what the fuck, dude?" But no, that class was cool. It was just me and my boy Reggie hanging out, and he came to class a couple times. He's like, "Hey, Jose, I'm fucking high as shit right now." I'm like, "Reggie, what the fuck, dude?" "Hey, can I take your notes after class? Because I can't fucking remember shit." I'm like, "Dude, come on."
Did he finish the nursing course?
I have no idea. I lost contact with him. I miss my boy.
You should fucking reach out to him.
I don't remember. Like,
He sounds like a good hang.
I don't fucking know where he's at now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, like the only time I would talk to him was in class. Yeah.
What Joe didn't know, it was Reggie from Nintendo this whole time.
No, he was blacker.
Oh, like
He was big black dude, bald.
Joe, I can't wait to get back to playing my Nintendo 3DS.
Ah, Reggie. What's a DS? No, it's like, he's like, "Oh, if you haven't heard about the Switch yet?" No, I was like, "Oh, wait, it's off schedule." No, but yeah, no, digressing back to the story. So we were drawing blood up each other, and my boy Reggie should not be allowed near a needle because he fucking jabbed that shit into my arm, like into the vein in this arm, and I have a scar there still. He put the needle in, but he missed the fucking vein, and he was like, "Oh, hold on, Jose, I gotta fix that." And I'm like, "No, Reggie, you're supposed to pull it out, clean the area, and then try somewhere else. Because you're not supposed to like re-stick the same fucking needle. Because what you don't know is, if you look on a microscope, when you use a needle, the tip starts rolling. So if you reuse that needle, it fucking hurts because it's kind of hooking you.
Oh.
Yeah. So he just kind of like slid it out, and I thought he was gonna pull it out. He just kind of readjusts and slides it back in. Dude, it fucking hurts so bad. But he got the vein. But he was like, I think I got it. And he pushed further and went through and went straight into like the meat of my arm. And I was like, Reggie, you need to pull this fucking needle out of my arm right now, dude. Oh my fucking God, this hurts so much. And as soon as he pulls it out, just blood starts dripping. I was like, yeah, you fucking got it, dude. So
you tell him to pull it out, and he's like cranking up a car battery. You're like, he's about to put him on your nipples. He's just torturing you.
But no. So he finally does it. We try the next arm, and he gets the blood out of it. And I'm like, all right, good job. And then I get blood off of him, and then we're sitting there. Because I don't know why, the nurses there, they're like, oh, no, the boys have to be together. And we're like, what the fuck? Just let us fucking draw your blood. What are you going to fucking, I don't know, turn into dust if I draw your blood? I don't know. It was fucking dumb. I did have another friend there. She gave the best massages because she was a massage therapist, and she wanted to be a nurse now. And she was like, we'd be in class, and I just feel like hands get on me, and she just starts massaging. I'm like, oh God, I'm not paying attention.
Don't you just hate that in school where you were assigned like partners, and you got assigned with the person that
you don't want to be
with?
Yeah.
You go to the teachers like, I don't want to be assigned to that dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel safe with him. It's like, why not? He's fine. He's drinking chocolate milk out of a wine glass. Like, there's something not normal about this man. Get me out of here.
I heard a meow coming out of his fucking backpack. But no, yeah, so we draw the blood, and we have to like do some testing with it. So we have to like, you have to pull off the top like ever so gently, kind of twist it off, and it comes off.
Yeah. And
you pour out blood into little things, and you do tests with it, you draw it out, whatever. Unbeknownst to me, the lady that's working next to me, super nice. She was an older woman. She's turning her life around. She used to be living on the street. She was she's told us she did a lot of drugs. She did crack, but she's turning her life around, and she's going to school. She's trying to get her nursing thing so she can get out on her feet and everything. And she's doing the thing, but she can't. She's a little weak. She's skin and bones. This old lady.
Yeah.
She's pulling the top off, but she's like doing it like this.
Ooh.
And I'm working there writing like some notes down, and like some of the stuff that we're doing, I'm just writing down things that are happening. And it's here. And I just feel blood splash all over my arm. Yeah. And it was her blood.
And ever since then, I've been diabetic.
Well, no, she apparently was like, oh, no, people shouldn't touch my blood. And I was like, why not? And keep in mind, this is after I had both arms tried on for drawing blood. So I had a fresh little cut on my arm. And blood went everywhere.
Good Lord.
Luckily, it didn't get on there. But the teacher was like, hey, today we're going to learn how to do an HIV test. And I was like, what?
This seems a little bit like too convenient.
Also, it was weird. My teacher would gargle a cap full of bleach in the morning. Every morning.
My wife put this in there.
Yeah, why did she put it on there? I think she's trying to learn something.
Yeah. I don't have sex. I'm a virgin.
No, stop. I'm a virgin. Oh,
so close. Hoarders.
We had a distant relative that was a hoarder.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that house was fucking full of shit.
Just full of fucking piles of boxes, clothes, all kinds of shit. I remember laying on laundry.
Me too.
I remember laying.
I went over there and we were playing video games with them, and I was sitting on like a box of just, I think, VHSs. But they weren't like actual movies. It was just a bunch of blank VHSs.
And I'm almost positive that relative just left it all behind, too.
No, she did.
Yeah, I don't
know. Isn't that fucking wild?
That's the thing I don't understand. I was like, how do you get to a point where you're like, I got so much shit and then you just leave them behind. Like, it's kind of like, it kind of defeats the purpose of you even collecting that shit to begin with.
Yeah, I think like after in my last relationship with my ex, I realized that I think they were like slowly becoming hoarders. Because I helped them move like 3 fucking times because they couldn't keep a fucking rental.
Oh God.
Um,
But just couldn't pay, or they were just like really bad.
they were really bad with their money, so they couldn't pay.
Oh,
Like they would just buy random bullshit. And then every single time I helped them move, there was always more shit. And I was like, why do y'all keep getting more shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we moved to this like new place, we downsized like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
We were trying to minimize as much shit as we could to move over. Because the thing is, I get it. Sometimes you get something, you're like, oh, I want to hold on to that because it's like something I remember for this thing. But after a while, you're kind of like, you really have to like think about, do I actually need this? And most of the time is, no, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
For the longest, like when we came here to back to Georgia from Houston, I felt bad because I had this little table and some chairs at the downstairs neighbor at the apartment complex I lived in. She gave it to me. She was a super nice Salvadorian lady. She gave me food all the time. Mm-hmm. Super sweet. She would keep an eye on the house if I wasn't there. Let me know if someone went up the stairs. She would call me and be like, "Hey, do you know who this person is?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's the neighbors." She's like, "Okay." And then she'd be like, "Porque este moreno ya lo mirado muchas veces." I'm like, it's okay that he's black. Like, calm down. Yeah.
Yeah, this is that old school, like, Spanish.
And so I was walking up after work one day, and she was like, "Hey, come here. You want these? Do you need a table? I think you need a table, don't you?" I'm like, "Actually, I do." So I took the table. It's like this little, like, cheap-ass, like, it was fine. It, like, lasted us a good while. We had it for a good bit. And I think I still had it when we were about to move to the house we're in now, the house that we bought. And I just felt bad throwing it away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and it was like, I had to throw it away because the chairs were all wobbly. So, like, if you accidentally wobble the wrong way, it's going to fucking snap the legs.
Yeah.
And then the table couldn't stand up on its own. You had to prop it against the wall. But then I was like, man, she gave me this fucking table. I feel bad. And then in my head, I was like, this is how hoarding starts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to get rid of it.
Well, I never understood, like, when you've seen like an episode of Hoarders.
Oh, when it gets that bad.
When it gets that bad.
Mm-hmm.
But do you ever notice that there's always this thing? It's either the 2 main things I've always noticed that people hoard the most is either garbage, like just plain up garbage. They just, for whatever reason, can't get rid of filth. Mm-hmm. They just throw it in a corner until it gets so unmanageable. Mm-hmm. They just live in a fucking like they just live in a dump.
Yeah.
And then the other one is clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Just stacks upon stacks of clothes that they're never going to wear.
It's like new clothes with tags still on it, and it's just there. Rotting.
And then you ask them, why do you need this? They're like, oh, you never know when you might need it.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a stupid, like,
yeah.
no.
But there, like, you have to see if there was a past trauma with it. Like, what was it? It was either past trauma or just someone's just never taught you. Like, people who throw all the trash everywhere, sometimes it's just because they're fucking lazy and they think someone's going to pick up after them.
Yeah.
They'll be like, it'll get done eventually. Like, what is it? Have you ever seen the Japanese hoarders?
No.
Bro, no. Like, it's just regular people like you and me. Like, these people have, like, regular just jobs. They're business salarymen or women. And, you know, they have their lives, they have friends. There's nothing like on the outside. They have a healthy social life, a good job. They're fine. They go visit their family and all that shit. They play online. But then they show their house. The floors are fucking black because everything is rotted and fucking melted to the floor.
Yeah.
And it's like almost to the roof of bags of trash, fucking piss and shit in bags. Just for some reason, they get to a point where they're just like, I'll just bag it up, put it in the corner, keep doing that. As long as I can get to my bed, the computer, and out the door to work, I'm fine. And then there's specialized teams in Japan that go and clean up these rental homes.
Dude,
it's fucking wild.
That just reminded me of something that I recently found out was a thing. Because people, I know Meat Canyon had put out a video on his, like, one of his channels talking about it, which I was like, I didn't know this was a thing. but apparently there are hoarder influencers.
Yeah. Have
There-
you not seen the here's the shot of the person and then here's an outside shot?
Yeah.
And it shows like fucking filth around them.
Yes, but then it made me think about it. It's like, oh, there's a couple of people that are like that are very prominent online, and then there's other people that are more obscure. Because like I've seen ones before where I saw this one guy where he's like, I'm a recovering hoarder, and it just shows him cleaning out like a bag of garbage of his house a day, every single day, and literally like he's showing you like, this is how much I threw away. This took me about this long to do. I'm tired now. I'm gonna start tomorrow. And then I remember like
Shit, progress is progress, dude. Good
yeah,
for you.
but sometimes you're just like, sometimes they'll tell you shit that you're like, oh my god, why did he have to tell me that? Like this one guy I watched where he was like, I'm cleaning out a bag a day. He's like, the part that I'm gonna have the hardest time is that corner over here in my room. Because it's not because I don't want to get rid of anything. I do. But for a long time, that was like a corner I used to relieve myself. So he had peed in a corner so much that he basically molded over and
God, dude.
and all the garbage that was there is just covered in like basically a thick layer of piss. And then people were like,
At that point, the city's got to come in and probably fucking condemn the house.
yeah. Yeah. And
That's a terrible part about like some of the shows, like the hoarder shows. They show some of these houses and they're cleaning them up and everything, but in the end, they're like, "Yeah, the city's gonna come and still have to condemn this place because like, oh, they had like 40 fucking cats and the piss and shit just has seeped into the walls and the floors that they cannot live here no more."
oh my god, have you seen the poop lady one from
No.
Hoarders?
Lady?
Yeah, for like almost a decade, she stored all her poop into like jars,
Why?
not jars, but like
Containers.
So apparently she claimed that they had a septic issue and they couldn't afford to fix it. So what they opted instead was just to put it in as many jars and bottles as they could find. So her house is full of just fucking feces and piss and everything. And then it got so bad where her house got full of so much fucking like bottles and jars of feces and piss that she started just shitting in a bucket. But when the bucket would get full, she would take a little bucket and scoop some of that shit out of that bucket into a pan that she would carry outside and throw it in the lawn. And then now
In the lawn?
In the lawn. So now the outside of her house was
Lush
just
vegetation.
Yes. Like it was fucking disgusting, dude. Honestly, I want to play a clip from it, but I know we're going to get fucking
Yeah,
copyright
don't do
striked
it.
for it.
Yeah.
But it was just like, I know if you type in Hoarder's Poop Lady, it knows exactly.
One of the grossest ones I saw was a lady who didn't throw away all her used tampons and pads.
This bitch.
Oh,
This
God.
nasty
She looks
fuck-
like she stores her shit.
Yeah, look.
Oh, my God. And she's proud. Look at her face. She is proud.
But what happened was she was so. That's the bucket she used to shit in.
Ugh.
Yeah, because apparently her plumbing was fucked. She didn't want to fucking overthrow the I don't know if that's the same bathroom. It might actually be different. But she didn't. She said like they had a septic issue. They didn't want to fucking fix it or pay for it. So instead, her and her mother were storing their bottle
Oh,
and
my
shit
God.
every in this. And what happened was her mother died from health complications.
She's selling the fucking house?
I wonder why.
Yeah.
And then she was left behind with this house, living by herself, and she just never chose to fucking clean it because she was living off a disability.
Yeah.
So she probably didn't have that much money to begin with. And what the hell?
Someone just called you.
Oh God! No! Stop! Stop! I don't want. Go away. Where's my fucking phone? What happened to my stream? It just fucking stopped.
It's loading. What the fuck?
Oh, it looks like it's installing something. That's fucking funny. It just like it decided to do an update mid fucking what? Okay, whatever. But
Cool. So back to shit bucket lady.
yeah. So basically, her mother like
Yeah.
fucking
died.
let her like do this shit. Whatever. She
Yeah.
died. She took over the residence, and within the course of time that she was there, eventually, like her family was like, "You need to fucking get rid of this house."
Mm-hmm.
So they did a whole interview with her, and the thing was, she was so delusional. And they're like, they asked her, what makes you think that your house is, why it smells so bad? And click this photo right there. No, click that one, actually.
Yeah.
That's why she said mold and dust.
How would you not know?
She blamed the smell of the house because of mold and dust in the air, not because she was literally laying on piles of shit.
Yeah.
And then she literally gives this face of like, what? Really? It's the shit?
Oh, it's the shit.
Yes, it was the shit. And then, and get this. I've been eating poop for 12 years.
Wait, she's been eating poop?
So she basically cooked all her food in a toaster oven, and she was eating off of stuff that has been contaminated by her shit.
Because poop is in the air when you poop.
Yes. And she, they showed a video of her eating Progresso soup that she poured into a plastic thing. She put it in the toaster oven, closed it, cooked it. It started burning. She's like, oh yeah, it does that sometimes. And then she takes it out and eats it. And then when they're out there showing her that they're taking everything out and they're having to throw everything away, well, she's like, well, I don't want to waste all that food. And they're like, ma'am, this food is contaminated. And she says, I'm like a crack addict. I need to have one blaze of glory before I go. I've been eating poop for 12 years. She, almost as she took some type of pleasure, this woman was mentally ill.
Oh, yeah.
Like 100%. And more than like, I think what they said is what happened was they cleaned out the house, and but the house had to be condemned.
Yeah.
Because it was literally, oh my God, that was her carrying the shit water. And the thing was, when she was carrying it over the piles of garbage, she's spilling it.
Oh, God.
On herself, on her floor. And then, you know what was crazy? After this scene of her dumping the poop water out into the lawn, she didn't wash her hands.
Of course not.
And started making dinner. Started pouring her soup into the fucking thing, into the toaster oven.
You know, we're making fun of her and everything, but God, I just feel bad. Like, for people, like, it's just sad now. Like, there's people out there like this who just, they're not all there. They're not all there, and it's just sad.
Yes. This one's the most infamous case that they've had.
God.
But yeah.
Apparently, it's season 6, episode 4. If y'all
go check it out.
Yeah.
We should watch it one day on stream.
Yeah, we should.
I bet that would be fucking fun.
Get back to the.
All right, but that was enough on the poop lady.
Yeah,
Dude, Hoarders is one. Dude, shout out to TLC for fucking making these dumbass shows. I love them.
What if?
Let's see.
What if it's the best cut of meat? What?
Okay, so this is the idea. It's like, what if the most forbidden meat is the best cut of meat?
What, human?
Human.
Human tastes like shit, apparently.
Or dog.
No, people eat dog all the time. They say it's not that great.
Some people claim that it's the best.
Those people are fucking weird.
Okay, what do you think would be the weirdest cut of meat that you could try, and what if it was the best?
That we could try?
Yeah.
Hippo.
Hippo?
Yeah. Probably really fatty and gooey.
Well, it made me think they probably have the consistency of like seal meat or something.
I don't think so. I think it would there. I think it would be closer to pork, but with way more fat.
Okay.
To where it's not enjoyable.
Is there a type of meat that you have not tried that you do want to try?
It'd be cool to go up to like where the Inuits live, up in like up north, and eat like their traditional stuff.
I think I want to try
beluga whale.
I want to try a cut of meat. I want to try a cut of every type of meat there is, but I want to try the best version of it. And the because I want to really see if it actually is that great. Like, I've had some good lamb.
Yeah.
I've had some bad lamb. I've had some good fish. I've had some bad fish. There's a lot of fish and there's a lot of
redfish, bluefish.
Yeah.
One fish, two fish.
I've had rabbit meat.
Yeah, rabbit's good.
I didn't like it.
What?
But I had wild rabbit.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it. And I was like, I want to go to a restaurant that's known for rabbit meat, and I want to try the best of the best and see how good is it.
I mean,
how good can it be?
It's not just the rabbit meat. They do all the stuff to it. The best rabbit that I had, bro, one of the stores, Mexican stores around here, I don't know if they sell it anymore still, but they used to sell fucking rabbits. But they would season them like they would fajitas.
Oh shit,
Bro, that shit fucking hit hard. I cook that bitch on the thing. It's like the whole rabbit. And I just sit there holding the whole thing. I didn't care if my hands were covered in just like all the shit from the meat and everything. It was so good.
That's right. That reminds me, my brother-in-law just went to Mexico.
Oh yeah, I saw that, dude.
Yeah,
Dude, 24 fucking years.
yeah, because he was a DACA,
Yeah.
and he never was able to go home. And the last time he was in Mexico was whenever he had to go to Juarez for the embassy thing to get his like whole paper things in order, and that was a scary time because we didn't know if he was
going to come back.
Yeah, but things worked out. He was finally able to see his grandfather, and his children got to see their great grandfather, and it was just a beautiful moment. So yeah, that's our auxiliary kicking in. Our auxiliary heat is dog shit. It fucking because our AC is so fucking like dated.
Old. Yeah.
That it takes a minute, and it's because it's been getting fucking colder around here. It's been struggling to keep up. That's why we have like a little space heater right now,
Okay.
and I think it's only because of like how fucking cold. Dude, it's been getting really fucking cold.
Yeah, it's been off and on cold.
There was like a couple of days like in January that were going down like fucking 10.
No, last night was down in the 10s.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was getting really fucking low. I remember one morning it was like 5 degrees.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? That's on here somewhere. I think we had weather in here.
What?
You'll see if we ever get there.
Hey! Prostate exam.
Yes, please.
I just, like...
What age are you supposed to get a prostate exam now?
40.
Is it 40 now?
Yeah. I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
know.
it's 40.
I'm not sure if that's changed in recent years.
Oh my god, excuse me. I think it's 40. Not colonoscopy. Prostate exam, yeah.
Why did it do that? I hit the dash instead of enter. Let's see.
50. Okay.
Men are at high risk.
Damn it.
Start at 45. Specific range is 40 to 49.
I just think it's funny how, like, there's, like, a majority of guys that don't want to do it because they're like, should we show this on stream?
Okay, maybe not.
Yeah. But no, like, a
It's
majority
medical.
of dudes are out there like, no one's going to shove a finger up my ass and check. It's like, dude, it's for medical purposes. It's not like you're going to be over there and get fucked by the doctor afterwards. It's not like they're trying to fucking make you come. Like, because that's where the male G-spot is, guys. But no, it's just like, just get it done. It's not going to be like...
Because they're literally just doing that.
Yeah.
They're not going to go, whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Tickle the balls. Give you a flick.
Hey, doctor, while you're down there, I've been missing a Hot Wheel for a while. Can you dig around? I really want my Gravedigger back.
Why is Gravedigger in there? Because he's Gravedigger.
He was digging in me.
Can you dig it? But no, fucking, can you imagine a prostate doctor coming at you, and after he's done, he just gives you a nice little pat on the rump, you know? He's like, all right, you're done, boy. You did. He's the doctor. All right, I'm going to get check on it. Oh god! If I was a doctor, I would fuck with people so much, especially the ones that I know are gonna have a problem with it.
I knew I was gonna have a bad prostate exam when he just hovered his hand over my butt and went, It feels warm.
I can't believe I found this lab coat.
All right, now when I'm in there, I want you to wink it.
I'll give you a nice cough, boy.
Wait, what? You gripping, Daddy?
No, you drop your pants. All right, now bend over on the table. That way I can start a procedure. Okay.
Okay, we need to move from this one. We're having too much fun on that one.
They should make women give men prostates.
What?
Prostate exams.
Oh.
Because it would be worse. Because the guy doesn't want, like, the guys who are overly masculine and don't want the procedure done by another man.
Yeah.
They're not going to want a woman who they see as inferior to them to stick a finger up their ass.
Yeah, you need a strong, thick man finger to really get in there.
Like, get some butch-ass fucking lady just come in there. My name is Helga.
Keep the rings on.
Is that a finger or fucking kielbasa on the end of your fucking hand? Jesus Christ.
All right, how's TikTok doing?
Or you get the guy, the guy that has that that syndrome that causes him to have massive fucking hands.
Oh,
and his fingers are like that big around.
Yeah.
All right, I'm here for your prostate exam. Oh!
He's like, at that point, it's just fucking put the whole hand in there.
Yeah, really.
This is too fucking much. But yeah, it was. The question was, how's TikTok doing? Not so great. No, I mean it still exists. It's still there.
There's
but
a lot of weird shit happening with it now.
Yeah, I think there's been a lot of talks about, Meta owning it, Mr. Beast potentially owning it. I don't know what to fucking believe.
It's in a weird spot because soon, like when it went down, everyone was like freaking out because it's gone. I was upset with it because it was just kind of like, I was like, wait for the government to kind of just infringe on everyone's freedom to, be free. Like, let us fucking look at the TikToks. Like, what's the problem with it? Are you mad because they're showing shit that you don't want them to show?
Well, this is the problem that's always presented itself on both ends. Is you shouldn't censor anything because any form of censorship is free speech. I get it. You want to shut up the idiots in the room. Mm-hmm. But if you do that, when they become the ones in power, they're quick to shut anything that is notable or something that goes towards actual good things gets shut down too.
When it's actual hate speech, that's when I think it needs to be shut down.
Yes, but that's the thing that's been so misconstrued now is that sometimes people will actively argue that things are not hate speech, which is just baffling. Like, I understand the argument that if you are at a comedy show or you're listening to a comedian and maybe they're a little on the edgy side, they'll say something that can be interpreted as a joke and that shouldn't be infringed upon them for the sake of free speech. But if you are at a rally dressed as a fucking Nazi, or you're on stage and you just decide to hit the Z and also the hail, you probably are a fucking Nazi.
Yeah. It was a Roman salute.
Shut up. No one knows what that is. By the way, Romans were gay as hell. Also, they were having tons of gay sex.
I mean, everyone knows what it was. It was a fucking Nazi salute.
Yes. And at the end of the day, you still want to have these fucking online dumbasses arguing, well, technically not. It's fucking this and that. I don't know. I don't want to get too deep into the whole politics things. Also, because his name is on here. So we'll get to that when we get to that. But as far as TikTok goes, it has become a little bit of a misinformation hub, but there are people fighting back.
Yeah.
There are people that are actively blocking the people that are trying to ruin the app. I have been getting a lot of ads for Facebook, which it's been fucking annoying.
You can block Facebook and it should
already
stop
did.
it.
It already did.
It still does?
It will unblock itself.
Oh, really?
Yes, it unblocks itself, dude.
Keep blocking it.
Not just that, but sometimes it force blocks other people's page. People started realizing.
No, yeah, it keeps blocking. What's her face? AOC, that one chick.
It keeps suppressing AOC and Bernie Sanders' page.
Yeah, dude.
I've had to refollow Bernie Sanders.
It's
twice.
so wild how it's blatantly obvious that someone is in control of the app who is not. Who is on the right side.
Yeah.
Not right, he's right. It's the fucking far right conservative wing that's backing Donald Trump and Elon Musk.
And plus, not to mention that if you pay attention to anything that goes on fucking Twitter, I'm not calling it X because it's called fucking Twitter.
Well, no, it's called shitter because an X does a sound, so it's shitter now. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, if you pay attention to what's going on there, anytime anyone speaks out against Elon Musk, they get suppressed.
Oh, and they get doxxed,
and they get doxxed, and they get banned.
What is that one judge got his fucking daughter doxxed, apparently, because he spoke out against Elon Musk?
Yep.
And Musk fucking doxxed his daughter. What a bitch. You can't even do it to the actual judge.
And for that reason, to this day, I don't trust. I've gone on X a couple of times to look at, information that was being shared. Mostly porn. Yeah. But
that's information being shared.
There's really good resources on there for some of the best clips around, okay? Sometimes you want fine wine. You have to go to a connoisseur.
Sometimes you want hate, fuck, furry porn. No. We still need to go to that furry convention. I still want to go to it. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
But we need to dress up like hunters.
Hunters?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like full like camo and everything.
Let's go both dressed as Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Be very, very quiet.
I'm hunting wabbits.
Anyways, yeah, but all that TikTok is. We're actually posting on TikTok, so you can find us on
Yeah,
there.
you'll see us.
Yeah, you'll see us. Yeah. Okay, I've been waiting to talk about this. Kingdom Come gay scene.
From what?
So the new game, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
I have no fucking clue.
So in the game, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, it's
you come on the king.
No.
Dome.
Do you not know this game?
I've seen stuff from it. Like, you can be like a peasant and just work in a fucking forge.
Yeah, so this game is it takes place in like the 1400s, right?
Mm-hmm.
You play basically this main character. I think his name is Henry. But basically you are like the son of a blacksmith. You're doing medieval shit.
Yeah.
You have a lot of decision making and the game is kind of realistic to the time period. The combat is semi-realistic and it's got a bunch of different choices that you can make and do all kinds of medieval shit, whatever.
But you're gay?
But so this game gives you now the option to not just romance females, but romance a man as well. And what people found out is when you romance the male, you can unlock a sex scene. And it is a graphic fucking sex scene.
Are you serious?
It's full on gay sex. And people
Like, they show it?
yeah.
Oh my god.
Dick and ass and everything, dog.
Wow.
At least that's what I've heard.
It's like Baldur's Gate. It is what I've heard. You know, I didn't fucking download
I
the movie.
I definitely didn't download it. But anyways.
But it's like Baldur's Gate 3 when I first played through that, or when I first heard about it, and people immediately started talking about it. I was like, you could fuck all of them. It's like, what? It's like, yeah, you can totally fuck everyone. It's like, okay, cool.
Well, here, I'm going to try to see if they actually...
If you could find it.
No, but I want to see if it actually
Gay
shows...
Henry. It's not going to show them doing things. Forbidden romance.
Yeah, I don't think it probably shows like the actual scene, but I know that it is definitely a thing that pops up. But literally, people online, or for the most part,
that one just said he's gay now.
No, so you have the option to pick that.
Yeah,
and people fucking went crazy over this.
They care too much about it.
They cared way too much about it. You know what You know what they were saying? They're saying nobody was doing gay shit in the 1400s.
Dude, people were doing gay shit when we were still fucking living in caves, you fucking idiots.
Dude, you're telling me in the 1400s people weren't like, what happens if you fuck a guy? They were fucking animals, dog.
Yeah.
That's how people were getting syphilis, because they get fucking goats. What makes you think that they would be against fucking a man?
Yeah.
Or even like
you know, they fucked little boys, like the Greeks, they had little like boys.
But
and
here's the
stuff
thing.
That they would fuck.
Here's the main thing. Is people are saying this, but are they doing the research? No, they are just traumatized at the idea that the way they thought something was didn't turn out to be that way.
Guess what? Gay people exist.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, you're telling me in a time period way before, I don't know, that religion really fucking changed the perspective of how things are for most people. Because you have to remember, a lot of other cultures have always had that embedded in their culture, and it wasn't into the colonization and the introduction of Christian ideals that were set forward by the church themselves decided to dictate, like, hey, these is what's right and what's wrong. Suddenly, kind
of ruining everyone's fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I think at one point in time in history, people probably just didn't give a fuck what you did.
Yeah, what was it like the movie 300? It would have been more realistic if at one point they all got in a big pile and oiled each other up and fucked each other, because that happened.
Yep.
They to relieve some, to kind of boost everyone's egos and get everyone nice and limber for the battle coming forward because they were all going to fucking die. They knew it.
It's like people will glorify like the invention of diplomacy in Greece with the Greeks, but don't want to bring up the fact that they were fucking little boys in spas. They actively used to allow where children could work there and swim around and nibble on people under the water.
Yeah.
Like, that was a real fucking thing they did. It's documented. It's in the literature. It's there. And you're telling me, oh, they fucking burned down the Library of Alexandria to get rid of all the gay shit. It's like, no, they were just trying to wipe the identity of people away. But there's still tons of fucking proof of people doing all kinds of fucking shit.
We're going to find a cave drawing of two, like, stick cave people with penises touching tips one day.
People find ones of all the time of just stick figures with huge tits.
Yeah.
There's got to be a couple of dongs in there somewhere.
Yeah. Trump be trumping.
Yeah, Trump be trumping.
Trump be trumping. I just think it's funny how he thinks he's still president.
I find it crazy how Trump thinks he literally can call himself a king without repercussion.
Oh, dude, yeah.
That was...
Jesus Christ. Whoever's running that, I posted it up too. Whoever's running that White House Instagram app is really sucking on that dong, dude. Jesus Christ.
Now, I don't want to go too deep into being a, fucking annoying liberal right now, but sometimes...
Oh, wait, what's the music? Is that it? There you go.
It's annoying liberal time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Metallica are not liberals. But
they'll sue you for everything, just like Slipknot, apparently.
Yeah, does Slipknot sue people too now?
Yeah, what's his face? Main singer guy.
Corey Feldman?
Corey Feldman, yeah. Corey Feldman. There was I talked about it before, too. There was some, like, indie band on TikTok before the ban, and they were gaining some traction, but they were wearing almost the same exact, like, jumpsuits that Slipknot wears. You know, the red ones from that old album?
Yeah.
And they posted on there. It was like, hey, hey, Corey Feldman, we got your cease and desist letter for these suits, and they still kept posting up videos of them in the suits and everything like that.
Yeah.
But apparently he's just a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I see it, and it's documented and on video that he's a fucking prick. But
I'm looking at you through the glass.
Yeah.
Don't know how much time has passed.
But I'm gonna sue the fuck out of you if you keep singing the song.
You piece of shit.
I didn't write my first album. But yeah.
My life is a lie.
I like boys.
Come back, Joey. I miss you. Miss you, Joey.
Yeah, no, Kanye, or not Kanye, Trump. Well,
Trump is the presidential Kanye. All right, we're actually about to fucking run out of time.
Yeah.
We got time for one more. Let's see.
More. What a one to do. Ah!
Oh.
Fucking, we're talking about it. Is running gay?
Yes. Running is inherently gay.
Why is it gay?
What are you running from? Your gay thoughts. That's exactly what you're running from.
You're fat.
What are you running from? The fact that, like, maybe you did feel a certain type of way when a certain fucking man used to come around or give you a high five or give you a hug? Or...
Man, you're really projecting on this one.
You know what? I don't care, but I'm still not running.
I'm going to sit right here, not move, and let those men get closer.
What was the one that actually came up?
Diarrhea.
Oh, diarrhea. Yeah, we had to end the podcast early last week.
Oh, is that, yeah, because diarrhea?
Dude, I couldn't fucking hold it. So I went, before we had started recording.
Yeah.
Typically on Fridays, I like to, treat myself, so we go out to eat, right? And that day I was like, you know what, I'm feeling some wings. So I went and got a fucking 8-piece of wings from a local wing spot near the house. It's a place I go to all the fucking time. And this time, they fucking drenched them fucking things in sauce. And I was like, fuck yeah. So
Give me a fucking straw.
So I was just like fucking living my best life. I ate all of it with the fries and the drink. And I was just like, fuck yeah. And then I love that moment whenever, like, I'm sure you understand, whenever your wife is like, I can't finish this. And be like, don't mind if I fucking do.
I mean, you can't let it go to waste.
Can't let it go to waste.
It's not going to be good tomorrow when you try to heat it up. It's going to
So, you get a little bit of her burger, take a couple of bites. And then we went straight into recording. We had a fantastic fucking episode.
Yeah.
This episode went good too. We probably might have to keep doing this. This actually fucking helped out a lot.
It helped
It helped out a lot. Just give me more shit to add to it next time. I'm gonna try to see if I can remember some of these.
You can save it.
Yeah, save them. But anyways, yeah, but we were about an hour in. Our show usually runs about an hour and a half. And boy, I had a fucking shit, dude. I couldn't hold it. Literally by the second, I felt my stomach just like, it was just going. Avowed fucking sucks compared to Skyrim.
Yeah, play Skyrim again. Don't play Avowed.
Skyrim is so fucking old at this point, but it's still showing that it can last the test of time, which makes you think like, okay, now or never, they need to release another Elder Scrolls.
They
game.
announced one.
Well, they had announced it, but they haven't showed any gameplay.
Yeah, but they announced it at least.
Well, I don't believe
What is it, 6 now?
Yeah, but you can announce anything. And
Yeah, of course you can, but
it's
still announced.
They announced fucking Silksong how many fucking years ago? When's that fucking thing coming out?
Oh,
It's still
for Hollow Knight?
Yeah.
I thought it already came out.
No, it's never, dude. It's literally since it's been announced, not fucking been available. It's so fucking annoying.
Well,
Because here I'll bring up my fucking go to the store.
so much porn game.
Look, still on here. To be announced. Team Cherry. It's been here, just sitting here. Like it hasn't been updated in fucking forever. If you love Monster Hunter and Animal Well, you'll love.
So it's a full sequel.
It's a full fucking sequel.
And you play as the.
But when did fucking Hollow Knight come out?
That one's an old one. It came out on the 360, didn't it?
I mean,
Oh,
Hollow
no.
Knight is a.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, fuck!
Just refresh. 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 There you go.
Oh, there we go. Thank God. For a second, I thought we went down.
2017. Not too old.
It's pretty fucking old at this point, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still good.
See, that's 8 years ago.
Yeah.
You telling me it's taken 8 years for a sequel?
It hasn't been 8 years, has it? 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, yeah, it has been.
It's been fucking 8 years, dude. We're
Damn.
old.
Shit, we're fucking old.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, dude, I got this one video on Instagram, and it was just showing like all the lights of everyone going online on the day Halo 3 announced.
Oh, shit.
And it shows the date and everything, and I was like, dude, I was fucking 16. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude.
I remember me and my boys, we went to the midnight release over at the GameStop, and we picked that shit up, went back to my buddy's house. We skipped school the next day just to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there was school, was there school the next? I think there was school the next day. We just didn't go.
It made me think about where were you when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out? And think about how long it's been since the time you played that when it came out, and to now that we're about to get number 6.
It's coming out in October.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but it's been like a decade.
Yeah.
Like, I remember where I was. I remember when I bought the game, I was living with a friend, and
Running from the gay thoughts.
I was like, yeah, I was running from the gay thoughts. I was single at the time, so I was really fighting those demons. Like, I was fucking taking everything I could. I was fucking, yeah.
You were taking everything you could.
I was taking everything. Yeah.
All right, last one.
One more. We got time for one more.
Game's coming out.
Bitch, you already know.
Grand Theft Auto.
You already fucking know. Grand Theft Auto, Monster Hunter Wilds. What else is coming out that's fucking gonna be good? There's a couple. I just don't remember them.
There's a new Civil War about to start. So,
What the hell? The new Civil War.
Yeah. Because we have a king. We got to overthrow a king.
Oh God! Don't you
Yeah.
start with your fucking bullshit again.
Everyone work together, overthrow this new fucking monarch that we're getting, and we'll send Elon back to South Africa.
All
where
right,
he fucking
I'm
belongs.
not satisfied with that ending this show.
He's a draft dodger too, like Trump. He left South Africa just in time, so he didn't have to be conscripted into the military.
How's the bulk going, Joe?
Actually, I've lost weight.
Okay.
Yeah,
Losing weight.
that Ozempic, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, it's curbed my appetite so much that I'm just hungry. Like in the morning,
Do you think once you've lost the amount of weight that you want to, that you'll get off of it?
Well, I mean, they'll only give it to me as long as they give it to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
my A1C is going back down. It went up a little bit, but it's dropping again. So after a certain point, they stop giving it to you. Because then it's not, because they're giving it to me through my insurance.
Oh, yeah, we're giving it to you, all right?
I mean, I give myself a shot every fucking Wednesday.
Time for your weekly prostate exam.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Or no, have you seen that
Please
video?
put on the ribbed glove.
Do you have the studded gloves this time around?
Oh.
That vibrating glove. Have you ever heard something vibrate so violently it sounds like a whole wasp nest?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like. I just imagine like there's people out there that get like the dragon dildos, the bad dragon ones that are like fucking the size of my whole body.
Yeah.
And they sit on them just like nothing. I wonder if they would put like a fucking drill core from like a fucking like Makita drill into it for the vibration.
What the fuck?
Can you imagine that shit, dude? Just like.
Oh my god. Hell no. That's gonna fucking
There's some
hurt.
fucking freaks out there, dude.
I know, but
I saw one video forever ago when I was younger, of course, because you see the weirdest shit on the internet. It was before they started making tools specifically for sex toys. Mm-hmm. So someone got one of those big impact drills that has the fucking handle on the side to control it better. You know, the one it's like this. And they attached a dildo to the front of it, and it's just spinning. And they just put it into someone and it's just spinning inside of them. I'm like, if that thing dries out and just catches the skin, game over for that fucking person. You're ripping their entire body out from inside out, like from the inside. We should have put that on here. Just weirdest sex toys we've seen.
Well, I was hoping we would get to fucking gooning because I wanted to talk about that.
I don't want to talk about gooning.
Well, I didn't understand where the origin of the word came from.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, so my understanding is gooning is not the same as masturbating.
I think gooning is just you're looking.
No, gooning is intentionally long. It's okay. So gooning is masturbating, but if masturbating was long distance racing.
Oh, so cross country masturbating.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what?
Of a sprint.
So it's literally gooning is literally edging yourself for hours.
Ugh.
Yes.
Who has time to do that, dude?
Well, enough to where a guy went to a drive-thru, was gooning while in the drive-thru. He got recorded, and once that video went viral online, he offed himself.
Oh, fun.
Yes, and left a goodbye letter to his wife because of how embarrassed he was of it. And then
maybe don't masturbate in the drive-thru.
Then the following week, a bunch of people online went to that place, the drive-thru that he went to, and they did a goon funeral for the goon father. That's literally what they called it online.
And they all
they did a gooneral for the goon father, and then they harassed the staff because they blamed them for him offing himself.
No, it was his fault. He was in the fucking drive-thru beating his dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry that you're, like, it sucks. Like, it's not a laughing matter, the whole offing yourself thing, but it seems like there was an issue there that could have been resolved with maybe therapy and talking to your fucking wife about it. Like, Jesus Christ.
But honestly, I think the only thing that you really have to ask yourself is, what were they wearing?
A uniform.
I love a person in uniform.
Sir, this is a Burger King.
I'm joking. Anyways, if you made it this far, thank you for fucking watching or listening to another episode of the Night Funk. This was a very productive show. We should probably do this
more
again.
Like this.
Yeah. At least maybe, keep it This could be like a new mainstay. We could fucking do this like once a month or once every other week or when we don't really have much to talk about. But anyways, if you enjoyed this episode, you can find us at the Night Funk Podcast on YouTube, on Instagram, and then also on Twitch at Night Funk Plays, where we stream every Friday. So catch us on Twitch if you want to see the podcast live. But if you don't see us live, you can always find us the following week on YouTube. But the audio is always available the week of. I'll see if I can get that posted tonight. If not, it'll be posted on Saturdays. But whatever. That's besides the point. But thank you again for all the love and support. We've been seeing more activity on the account, which is fucking great. So we're just going to keep hammering this shit out, and hopefully we can start picking up more and more traction. But thank you so much for checking out the show. If this is your first time checking it out, and, you know, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your mom, tell your grandma, tell your pastor, tell them all to come fucking watch the Night Funk. Let them get filled in by our fucking beefy brown selves. Yeah. And catch us in the next couple of months where we get fucking absolutely yoked and sell out to fucking influencer workout supplements.
I'm gonna try to do Meathead Summer this year and just get bulky again.
Dude, let's see if we can pick up a fucking like sponsor for some type of like pre-workout that will give you a heart attack.
We can get Gamer Fuel and just give people diabetes.
Yeah, no, you know the kind of traction you need to get a Gamer Fuel. You have to be on the fucking peak of selling your soul to get a Gamer Fuel.
Not really.
For G Fuel?
Gamer Fuel? No.
Yeah,
I've looked at it before for us. Yes, you can get sponsored by them, but I mean, by having your own flavor. Oh, yeah, I'm not there yet.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be a big motherfucker. Or not a big motherfucker. I think you just have to
be a big motherfucker.
Yeah. You already got your flavor. It's carne asada.
Dude. What would your Gamer Fuel flavor be?
Spicy mango all day.
Spicy mango?
Yes. Like the paletas.
Oh shit.
I told myself if we ever can get to a point where we can get a fucking G Fuel, it's gonna be spicy mango all fucking day.
What would you call it?
Huh?
What would you call it?
Huh?
What would you call it?
It
has to have a name.
Chamoy gay.
Chamoy gay. Oh god. I don't know what my flavor would be. I think my flavor would be you know those straws that you get from the gas station, that have like the sugar and stuff in their sour?
Yeah.
That flavor.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll call it pepino.
Oh, you know what? Like a pepino lime flavor? Yeah. That would be good. Ooh. And mine would definitely be like the
call it the Pepino Girl 9000.
Well, mine would be the fucking I would intentionally make mine be called like the spicy mango, but it's gonna be tajin, but spelled wrong. It's gonna say taquin in it. Taquin in mango. Anyways, we're dragging this out. This episode is running long.
All right, Dad, stop buying things on TikTok. It's not safe.
All right, later.
Bye.